We're going to begin with the 5-point question round. We're starting with question number 1. Identify the author of the Institutes of the Christian Religion, who was the pastor of a church in Geneva, Switzerland, and was known for his theories of predestination.
Lincoln Park.
John Calvin.
That is correct. Question number 2. Give the former name for the present-day city of Istanbul.
Team 6, which is Treasure Coast.
Constantinople.
That is correct. Question number 3. Given f of x equals log of x, and g of x equals the quantity of x minus 3 divided by the quantity of x to the 7th power plus 5x squared minus 2. What is g of f of 1,000? Sorry.
Central A3.
0.
That is correct. All right, we're going to move on to question number 4. To 2 significant digits, determine in newtons the magnitude of the electrical force between a pair of electrons separated by a distance of 10 millimeters.
That's all. Time.
So the answer is 2.3 times 10 to the 24th newtons.
Negative 24.
Negative 24th newtons. Thank you. Number 5. Classify each of the following 4 processes as resulting in either primary or secondary ecological successions. Number 1, forest fire. Number 2, glacial retreat. Number 3, lava flow. And number 4, windstorm.
Team 6.
Treasure Coast.
Secondary, primary, secondary.
That is correct. Okay, moving along to question number 6. Identify the ascending interval B flat to E flat.
Treasure Coast.
Perfect fourth.
That is correct. For the next question, you will use the foreign language text. Question number 7. Identify the tense of the verb in the specified line.
Team 3.
Lincoln Park.
Spanish, imperfect.
That is acceptable, yes. Number 8.
X minus 3 equals 6 times the square root of the quantity 2/3 x minus 2. Treasure Coast.
X equals 5, x equals -2.
That's incorrect.
So the correct answer is x equals 27 and x equals 3. Number 9. Name the author of The Last of the Mohicans.
Team 6.
Treasure Coast.
Cooper.
That is correct, James Fenimore Cooper. Number 10. After which American Civil War battle did President Lincoln issue the Emancipation Proclamation?
Treasure Coast.
Gettysburg.
That is incorrect. So the correct answer is Antietam. Number 11. Find the inverse of the function y equals the quantity of x minus 4 divided by the quantity of x plus 3.
Treasure Coast.
Y is equal to -3x minus 4 divided by quantity x minus 1.
Correct.
Number 12. Identify the architectural style characterized by ribbed vaults, pointed arches.
Team 6.
Treasure Coast.
Gothic.
That is correct. For the next question, you will use handout 1-1. Locate the envelope labeled 1-1, but do not open it. Okay, the question is printed on the handout. Open, distribute, and begin.
Time.
The answer was A is 2, B is 3, C is 1. Number 14. Using the letters in the word bashful, state the number of arrangements that can be made using all of the letters, given that the first letter must be a vowel.
Time.
So the answer is 1,440. For the next question, you will use the foreign language text to which you referred to earlier. Okay, the question is printed on the handout. Open the envelope, distribute, and begin.
Treasure Coast.
Spanish 3.
That is correct. Question number 16, match each of the following four terms to its definition. The terms: A, denotation; B, dissonance; C, decadence; D, discourse. The definitions: number 1, moral decline; number 2, cacophony; or conversation.
Lincoln Park.
That is incorrect.
The answer is A3, B2, C1, and D4.
Question number 17. Identify the composer of I Dream of Jeannie, Old Folks at Home, and My Old Kentucky Home.
Treasure Coast.
Stephen Colin Foster's.
That is correct. For the next question, one audio recording will be played.
Value gas equation is full. I can do PCR with help from Thermophila, and I know the reductive cycle of Drosophila, and I know you're in there. I wish you would open the door.
The question is, identify the enzyme used in the process mentioned in the clip to amplify DNA.
Team 6.
PCR.
That's incorrect.
The answer is Taq polymerase. Number 19, fill in the blank. In Roe v. Wade, the right to privacy under the Due Process Clause of the blank amendment was
Central A3.
14th.
correct. Number 20, identify the literary term defined as an elaborate simile or metaphor often found in metaphysical poetry that makes a comparison between two significantly different things.
Port St. Lucie.
Juxtaposition.
That is incorrect. The answer is conceit. That is the end of the 5-point round. It is time for the 10-point team question entitled, Is It Dark Outside? For this team question, you will use the handout, Is It Dark Outside? You will be given 3 minutes to complete this team question. The recording of one musical selection will be played. You may take notes or discuss quietly during the playing. Remember to write your team number and district name on the answer sheet to be collected and scored. The recording will be played first.
Sorry. All right, now locate your envelope. You have 3 minutes. You may begin.
Now that we've collected your answer sheets, let me read the answers to you. So number 1 was 81.4 feet. Number 2 was Heart of Darkness. Number 3 was Mutualism. Number 4 was Hector Berlotz. Number 5 was 162. Number 6 was 32nd Notes. Number 7 was 50 T-shirts. Number 8 was Black Tuesday. Number 9, if you chose French, it's oui. If you chose Spanish, it's si. And number 10 is Dark Matter.
Here are the scores from the team question. Fort Pierce Central, 2 points. Fort Pierce Westwood Academy, 4 points. Lincoln Park Academy, 4 points. Port St. Lucie High School, 5 points. St. Lucie West Centennial High School, 6 points. Treasure Coast, 5 points. Mosaic Digital Academy, 2 points.
Warmed up from round one. We're going to move on to the 10-point question round. For the next question, you will use handout 1-4, all right? The question is printed on the handout. Open, distribute, and begin.
C4, turn on your mic, please.
1B, 2C, 3A, 4D.
That is correct. Okay, we're moving along to question number 22. Which one of the following 4 sentences is grammatically correct? Number 1, my right foot is larger than my left foot. Number 2, I left my magic band lying on the bathroom counter. Number 3, the dog's sudden death affected its owner. Number 4, please throw all trash in the trash can.
Port St. Lucie,
Number 2.
That is correct. For the next question, you will use the foreign language text to which you referred to earlier. Make sure you have your text ready. I will read the question to you. Number 23, regarding the French or Spanish text, who is the author of the selection?
time.
Okay, so the answer was for French, it was Marie de France, and for Spanish, it was Felix Maria Samaniego. Okay, for the next question, you will use handout 1-5. The question is printed on the handout. Open, distribute, and begin.
Central. That time is off.
So the answer was A is 2, B is 3, C is 4, and D is 1. Question number 25. Match each one of the following 4 U.S. presidents to the quotation from his inaugural address. So here are your presidents. A, Thomas Jefferson. B, Abraham Lincoln. C, Franklin Roosevelt. D, John F. Kennedy. Here are your quotations. Number 1, with malice toward none and with charity for all. Number 2, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Number 3, we are all Republicans. We are all Federalists. And number 4, ask not what your country.
Treasure Coast, A3.
A3, B1, C2, D4.
Correct.
Okay, for the next question, you will need this information. According to the 1990 census, the population of Florida was 12.9 million. In 2010, the population was 18.8 million. Assume the population grew exponentially over the entire time period. To the nearest tenth, give the rate of growth as a percent.
Lincoln Park.
1.7%.
Close, but not correct. It was 1.9%. Okay, next question. In what holy city is the Via Dolorosa located?
Treasure Coast.
Jerusalem.
That is correct. Number 28, listen carefully. Match each of the following 4 literary characters to her quotation. So your characters are A, Elizabeth Bennet, B, Catherine Earnshaw, C, Jane Eyre, and D, Julia. The quotations. Number 1, he's more myself than I am. Number 2, we are the dead. Number 3, I could easily forgive his pride if he had not mortified mine. And number 4, do you think because I am poor, obscure, plain, and little, I am soulless and heartless?
Time.
Okay, the answers were A3, B1, C4, and D2. Number 29, identify the 2 U.S. presidents to win election through a vote from the House of Representatives.
Central, A3.
John Quincy Adams and Rutherford B. Hayes.
That's incorrect. The answer was Thomas Jefferson and John Quincy Adams. Okay, for the next question, you will use handout 1-6. Locate the envelope labeled 1-6, but don't open it yet. All right, the question is on the handout. Open, distribute, and begin.
Time.
So the answer was C1 catalyst and
CL.
CL catalyst, and CLO intermediate. For the next question, you'll use handout 1-7. Locate the envelope labeled 1-7. Just make sure everyone gets it first. Don't open it yet. We all set? Okay. The question is on the handout. Open, distribute, and begin.
Central, A4.
A1, B3, C2.
That is incorrect. The answer is A2, B3, C1. Question 32. Find the solution set for the equation, the square root of the quantity 3x plus 7 equals x.
Lincoln Park.
X equals 3 and x equals -9.
That's incorrect.
The answer is 3 plus the square root of 37 divided by 2.
Number 33. Identify the rhetorical term that refers to a figure of speech in which a contrast of ideas is expressed by parallelism, such as, better to reign in hell than serve in heaven.
Westwood.
Juxtaposition.
No, the answer is antithesis. For the next question, you will use the foreign language text to which you referred to earlier. Okay, the question is printed on the handout. Open, distribute, and begin.
Westwood.
Yeah, sorry. 3. Spanish.
That's incorrect. The answer was French. If it was French, it was 1. If it was Spanish, it was 2. For the next question, you will use handout 1-9. All right, the question is printed on the handout. Open, distribute, and begin.
Time.
The answer was 17.5 ohms. Okay, listen carefully. Identify respectively each of the following 4 pairs of words as synonyms or antonyms. Number 1, noxious, salubrious. Number 2, nullify, abrogate. Number 3, nuance, subtlety. Number 4, nonchalant, ardent.
Port St. Lucie High, D1. Make sure your mic's on.
1 synonym, 2 antonym, 3 antonym, 4 antonym.
That's incorrect. The answer was 1 antonyms, 2 synonyms, 3 synonyms, 4 antonyms. 4 was antonyms. Number 37. Simplify the following expression into a single logarithm. 3 log base b of x plus 2 log base b of y minus 1/2 log base b of z.
Port St. Lucie High School, D3.
Is it log b, like b is the base, x to the power of 3, y to the power of 2, and all of that is divided by z to the power of 1/2?
That is correct. Way to go. All right, question 38. Identify respectively the 4 countries represented by the following individuals known as the Big Four at the negotiations for the Treaty of Versailles. Number 1, Vittorio Orlando. Number 2, David Lloyd George. Number 3, Woodrow Wilson. And number 4, Georges Clemenceau.
Westwood,
1, Italy, 2, Britain, 3, the United States, 4, France.
Way to crush it. That was good. Number 39. Which one or ones of the following 4 are methods of desalinization? Number 1, distillation. Number 2, electrolysis. Number 3, osmosis. And number 4, reverse osmosis.
Central, A2.
1 and 4.
That's incorrect. The answers are 1, 2, and 4. Okay, next question. Arrange the following 4 woodwind instruments in order from that sounding the lowest pitch to that sounding the highest. Number 1, bassoon. Number 2, alto saxophone. Number 3, clarinet. And number 4, contrabassoon.
Treasure Coast High School,
4, 1, 2, 3.
Perfect. That is the end of the 10-point round. Okay, it is time for the 20-point team question entitled Weather. For this question, you will use the 2-page handout labeled Weather. The recording of one musical selection will be played. Okay, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and read the answers while the judges are calculating your scores. So number 1 was kamikaze. Number 2, the French was Olivier. The Spanish was El Invierno. Number 3, JMW Turner. Number 4 was Russia. 5 was Tornado Alley. Number 6 was Their Eyes Were Watching God. Number 7, Sir Isaac Newton. Number 8 was Flood. Number 9, Thunder and or Lightning. Number 10 was Troposphere. 11 was 74. 12 was Drought. 13 was Giacomo Rossini. Number 14 was Robert Frost and Carl Sandburg. Number 15 was Krakatoa. 16 was 19 degrees Celsius. Number 17 was Gargoyles. Number 18 was increasing atmospheric CO2 levels. Number 19 was Winslow Homer. And number 20 was Ferde Grofé.
Fort Pierce Central still has 9 points. Westwood now has 11 points. Lincoln Park Academy still has 5 points. Port St. Lucie High School has 4 points. St. Lucie West Centennial High School has 7 points. Treasure Coast High School has 12 points. And Mosaic Digital Academy has 4 points. Here is our scores at the end of the 10-point round. Fort Pierce Central High School, 91 points. Fort Pierce Westwood Academy, 105 points. Lincoln Park Academy, 105 points. Port St. Lucie High School, 114 points. Centennial, 113 points. Treasure Coast High School, 163 points. And Mosaic Digital Academy, 106 points.
Question 41. Identify respectively the Shakespeare play from which each of the following 3 quotations is taken. Number 1, "Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster." Number 2, "He was a man, take him for all. I shall not look upon his like again." And number 3, "I'm a man more sinned against than sinning."
Port St. Lucie High School, D1.
Macbeth.
The answer is incorrect. Answers are number 1, Othello, number 2 was Hamlet, and number 3 was King Lear. Question 42. What three-letter word is common to the spelling of the three terms defined by the following? Number 1, opening hole or gap. Number 2, one who accompanies and looks after another. Number 3, quadrilateral, having one parallel pair of opposite sides and one non-parallel pair of opposite sides.
Treasure Coast High School.
Ape.
That is correct. So the answer, so you get it? Maybe you're interested. Number 1, the word was aperture. Number 2 was chaperone. And number 3 was trapezoid. All three of those words have the word ape inside them. That's the three-letter word they shared in common. Number 43. What is the exact area bounded by the parabola y equals 2x squared, the y-axis, and the line that is tangent to y equals 2x squared at the point 1, 2?
Time.
So the answer was 2/3. Number 44. To two significant digits, calculate in grams the mass of aluminum produced in 0.35 hours by the electrolysis of molten aluminum chloride, given that the current is 15 amps.
Time.
The answer was 1.8 grams. Question 45. Identify respectively the three individuals with surnames beginning with the letter F from the following descriptions. Number 1, the American poet who wrote Fire and Ice. Number 2, the U.S. president who lost his re-election bid to Jimmy Carter. Number 3, the Austrian neurologist known as the father of psychoanalysis.
Treasure Coast.
Frost, Ford, Freud.
That is the answer. Okay, this next one, put your listening ears on. It's three-way matching. Match each one of the following literary characters to the type of animal he is and to the work in which he appears. So here's your list of characters. A, Chanticleer. B, Buck. C, Napoleon. D, Hazel. Here's your list of animals. 1, pig. 2, rabbit. 3, rooster. 4, dog. And here are your works. W is Watership Down. X is Animal Farm. Y is The Canterbury Tales. And Z is Call of the Wild.
Time.
Z is Call of the Wild. All right, let me lay this out for you. So A3Y, so Chanticleer is the rooster in The Canterbury Tales. The next one is B4Z. Buck is the dog in The Call of the Wild. The next answer is C1X. So Napoleon is the pig in Animal Farm. And the last one, D, Hazel, is the rabbit, and she's in Watership Down. Question 47. Identify the pre-Socratic philosopher who founded the Milesian School of Natural Philosophy and is called the father of philosophy.
Team 7, which is Mosaic.
Aristotle?
Well, that was a good go, but that's incorrect. The answer is Thales of Miletus. Okay, number 48. In simplest form, state the derivative of the function f of x equals the quantity 3x minus 8 divided by e to the x power.
Centennial, E4.
3e to the x minus 3x e to the x plus 8e to the x divided by e to the x squared.
That's incorrect.
Yeah, the correct answer is negative 3x plus 11 over e to the x. Number 49. Identify respectively each of the following 4 laws as either limiting or expanding the power of labor unions in the U.S. Number 1, the Fair Labor Standards Act. Number 2, the Wagner Act. Number 3, the Taft-Hartley Act. And number 4, the Sherman Antitrust Act.
Time.
Okay, so expanding the power of labor unions was the Fair Labor Act. The Wagner Act limiting the power of labor unions was the Taft-Hartley Act and the Sherman Antitrust Act. Number 50. Identify respectively the four terms beginning with the letter S from the following descriptions. Number 1, common name for the compound potassium nitrate used as an oxidizer in gunpowder. Number 2, three-dimensional solid consisting of all surface points equidistant from a given point. Number 3, creation of a pattern in painting by using small dots to show varying degrees of shading or solidity. And number 4, money paid, usually by governments, to keep prices low when they would be in a free market.
Centennial E1.
Sulfate for 1, sphere for 2, stipple for 3, and subsidy for 4.
Close, but you missed number 1. Number 1 was saltpeter. Okay, next question, number 51. State the name of the unique identifier that must be included in every table created within a relational database.
All pass.
All pass. So the answer is primary key. It's also acceptable to say primary keyword. All right, for the next question, you will need the Spanish and the French texts.
Lincoln Park.
Spanish, felices,
That is correct. Listen carefully. Match each of the following four triads to its classification. Here are your triads. A, C sharp, E, G. B, C sharp, E, G sharp. C, C sharp, E sharp, G sharp. And D, A, C sharp, E sharp. Here are your classifications. Number 1 is diminished. Number 2 is augmented. Number 3 is major. And number 4 is minor.
Treasure Coast.
1A, 2D, 3C, 4B.
So that is correct. Question 54. Match each of the following U.S. Supreme Court Chief Justices to the landmark case over which he presided. So here are your Chief Justices. A is John Marshall. B is Roger Taney. C is Warren Burger. D is Earl Warren. Here are your court cases. Number 1 is Dred Scott versus Sanford. Number 2 is Brown versus the Board of Education. Number 3 is Marbury versus Madison. And number
Central A3.
A3, B1, C4, D2.
That is correct. Question number 55. Determine the rhyming words suggested by each of the following 2 pairs of descriptions. Pair 1, homogeneous mixture, a harmful substance introduced into the environment. Pair 2, emit energy in the forms of waves or rays, or intervene in a dispute in order to bring about an agreement or a reconciliation.
Treasure Coast.
Solution, pollution, radiate, mediate.
That is correct. Number 56. Who am I? I was an American Puritan poet and minister who lived in Massachusetts. Although born in England, my thirst for religious freedom led me to the Bay Colony. My poetry is full of imagery drawn from the countryside of New England. My poems include
Central A3.
Edward Taylor.
That is correct. Next question. Find the exact value of the sum of the terms k going from 2 to 4 of the expression k raised to the negative 2 power times 1 over k.
Time.
So the answer was 307 over 1,728. Number 58. Identify the art term defined as a full-sized preliminary drawing created as a study or model for the actual painting, stained glass, or tapestry work.
Mosaic.
A sketch.
No, the answer is cartoon. Question number 59. Provide the answer to this historical math problem. Multiply the number of Hitler's Reich by the number of kings in the Third Crusade. To this product, add the number of Tudor monarchs. Divide this sum by the number of weeks in the Austro-Prussian War.
All teams have passed.
All right, so let's break this down. The number of Hitler's Reich, he was in the Third Reich, so that's 3. By the number of kings in the Third Crusade, there were 3 kings in the Third Crusade, so 3 times 3 equals 9. To this product, add the number of Tudor monarchs. There were 5, so 9 plus 5 is 14. Divide this sum by the number of weeks that the Austro-Prussian War lasted. That was 7, so 14 divided by 7 equals 2. The answer was 2. 60, we've got some three-way matching. Match each of the following 4 scientists to the animal and subject of his scientific studies. Scientists. A is Believ. B is Darwin. C is Pavlov. D is Skinner. Here are the animals. 1 is a dog. 2 is a finch. 3 is a fox. 4 is a pigeon. Here's the subject. W was artificial selection. X was classical conditioning. Y is natural selection. And Z is operant conditioning.
Time.
Let me break this down for you. So the first answer is A3W. Believ studied foxes and looked at artificial selection. The next answer is B2Y. Darwin studied finches and he was looking at natural selection. C is Pavlov. He studied dogs and he was looking at classical conditioning. And lastly, you have Skinner, who studied the pigeons, and he was looking at operant conditioning. Okay, for the next question, you will use the foreign language text to which you've referred to earlier.
Treasure Coast.
Spanish, cierto?
That is correct. For the next question, you will use handout 1-12.
Westwood, B1, turn on your mic.
1D, 2C, 3A, 4B.
That is correct. For the next question, the recording of a musical triad will be played after the question is read. The triad will be played twice, once with the notes sounding simultaneously, and once arpeggiated. Here's the question. Identify the type of triad performed.
Centennial.
Diminished chord?
That's incorrect. The answer was minor. Number 64. A small mass is attached to one end of a string and is rotating around a peg such that the string is winding around the peg. To 2 significant digits, calculate in meters the amount of string wound around the peg, given that the initial speed was 5.5 meters per second when the string length was 2.5 meters, and the speed of the mass is now 15 meters per second. Angular momentum is conserved, and the moment of inertia is m(r) to the second power.
Time.
So the answer was 1.6 meters. Okay, we are now on question 65. Match each one of the 3 psychologists to his ideas. Your psychologists. A is Carl Rogers, B is Jean Piaget, C is Carl Jung. Here are your ideas. 1, the unconscious contains positive and spiritual motives, as well as sexual and aggressive forces. Number 2, the most important component of personality is our self-concept. And number 3, all children go through approximately the same 4 stages of cognitive development.
Time.
So the answer was A2, B3, C1. That is the end of the 15-point round. It is now time for the 30-point team question entitled ESPN. Okay, while our judges are busy calculating your scores, I'm going to read these answers. Number 1 was filibuster. Number 2 was Richard Wagner. Number 3 was John Philip Sousa. Number 4 was DDT, although somebody might have written out dichlorophenyl trichloroethane if they wanted to. Number 5 is John D. Rockefeller. Number 6 is Battle of Little Bighorn. Number 7, Frederick Remington. Number 8 was 12 Minutes. Number 9 was Black Prince. Number 10 was Leonardo da Vinci. Number 11 was Rime of the Ancient Mariner. 12 was Louis Armstrong. 13 was Magic Square. 14 was Robert Herrick. 15 was Andrew Jackson. 16 was Index of Refraction. 17 was Rangers. 18 is AU. Number 19, in French it's Canadians. For Spanish it was Padres. Number 20 is Wolves, also acceptable were wolf or she-wolf. 21 is Apex. 22 is .76. 23 is Dicot. 24 is 667 meters. 25 is negative 330 kilojoules. 26 is Lysistrata. 27 is St. Peter, also acceptable with Simon Peter. 28 was David. 29 was Continental Divide. And 30 was Avalanche.
Team question points. Fort Pierce Central had 8 points on the team question. Westwood had 11. Lincoln Park had 9. Port St. Lucie High School had 5. St. Lucie West Centennial had 9. Treasure Coast had 10. And Mosaic had 5. After the first round of competition, I have the following point totals for teams. Fort Pierce Central High School, 129 points. Westwood Academy, 131 points. Lincoln Park Academy, 129 points. Port St. Lucie High School, 84 points. Centennial High School, 77 points. Treasure Coast High School, 248 points, and Mosaic Digital Academy, 81 points.
All right, let's begin the 5-point question round. Match the following 4 artists to his or her artistic movement. Here are your artists. A, Pierre-Auguste Renoir. B, Gustave Courbet. C, Jean-Auguste Ingres. D, Eugene Delacroix. Here are your movements. Number 1, Romanticism. Number 2, Impressionism. Number 3 is Neoclassicism. And number 4 is Realism.
Everybody has passed on that question.
Okay, the answers are Renoir was an impressionist, so Impressionism. Courbet was a realist, Realism. Ingres was a neoclassicist, and Delacroix was a Romanticism movement. Okay, for the next question, you will use handout 3-1.
Westwood, B1, make sure your mic's on.
Golgi apparatus.
Yeah,
Incorrect.
Incorrect. The answer is B. Question number 3. Identify the mother of Eros.
Westwood,
Aphrodite or Venus?
That is correct. Number 4. An ant can support 5,000 times its body mass. The average mass of a human is 62 kilograms, and the average mass of an elephant is 7,000 kilograms. If the average human could support a proportionate mass to the ant to the nearest whole number, state the number of African elephants a human could support.
Lincoln Park,
44 elephants.
That is correct. Question number 5. Identify the U.S. senator who became infamous during the Red Scare of the 1950s.
A3.
Joseph McCarthy.
That is correct. Number 6. Identify the number of half steps in a major third.
Treasure Coast,
4.
That is correct. For the next question, you will use the foreign language text.
Treasure Coast,
Spanish 3.
That's correct. Okay, number 8. Give the exact date for the fall of Bastille.
Centennial.
January 29th.
That's incorrect.
Now the answer is July 14th, 1789. Okay, question number 9. Match each of the following 4 words to its synonym. Here are your words. A, laconic. B, rapacious. C, recondite. And D, spurious. Here are your synonyms. Number 1, counterfeit. 2, obscure. 3, succinct. 4, ravenous.
Time.
Okay, so the answers are A3, B4, C2, D1. Okay, number 10. To 3 significant digits, calculate in grams the mass of 3.25 moles of Fe2O3.
Central, A3.
700.483 grams.
That's incorrect.
Yeah, the answer is 519 grams. Number 11. Identify a literary device in which the speaker addresses a dead or absent person.
Central, A2.
Apostrophe.
That is correct. To 2 significant digits, determine in newtons the magnitude of the gravitational force between a 1,500 kilogram mass and a 3,500 kilogram mass separated by 2.5 meters.
Centennial, E1.
5.6 to the times 10 to the negative 5.
That is correct. Question number 13.
State the remainder when 2x to the 4th plus 19x cubed minus 8x squared minus 11x plus 4 is divided by x minus 2. Treasure Coast.
Negative 91.
That's incorrect.
The answer is 134. For the next question, you'll use the foreign language text. Spell the infinitive of the underlined verbs.
Lincoln Park.
Spanish, NACER.
That is correct. Question number 15. Match each of the 4 mathematical terms to its definition. Terms. A, centroid. B, modulus. C, radian. D, parameter. Here are your definitions. 1, numerical description of a population or model. Number 2, the absolute value of a complex number. 3, the point of concurrency of the 3 medians of a triangle. And number 4, measure of a central angle whose intercepts are...
Treasure Coast. F1. Microphone on.
A3, B2, C4, D1.
That is correct. For the next question concerning instrumentation, one musical selection will be played. You may take notes or discuss quietly during the playing. Here's the question. Number 16, identify the two instruments heard in the excerpt.
Centennial.
Piano and clarinet.
That is correct. Number 17, calculate in centimeters the perimeter of a square whose diagonal measures 5 root 2 centimeters.
Westwood, B1, use your mic.
20.
That is correct. Okay, 18, match each of the following plays to the character who appears in it. Here are your plays. A, Death of a Salesman. B, A Streetcar Named Desire. C, Les Miserables. D, Oedipus the King. Here are your characters. Number 1, Joe Costa. Number 2, Willie Loman. 3, Blanche Dubois. And 4, Fantine.
Treasure Coast, F1.
A2, B4, C3, D1.
That's incorrect.
That's incorrect. The answers are A2, B3, C4, D1. 19. Which of the following 4 layers of Earth's atmosphere contains the highest concentration of ozone?
Treasure Coast, F4.
Stratosphere.
That is correct. Number 20. Identify respectively the rivers on which the 3 following world capitals are located. So number 1, London. Number 2, Paris. Number 3, Washington, D.C.
Treasure Coast, F4.
Thames, Seine, Potomac.
That is correct. That is the end of the 5-point round. It is time for the 10-point team question entitled Words with Friends. For this question, you will use the handout labeled Words with Friends. While we're waiting, I'm going to go ahead and give you the answers. So the first set is Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Number 2 is Achilles and Hector. Number 3 is Newton and Leibniz. Number 4 is Van Gogh and Gauguin. Number 5 is Wozniak and Jobs. 6 is Rogers and Hammerstein. 7 is Sacco and Vanzetti. Number 8 is Jekyll and Hyde. Number 9, if you did the French, it's Boutier and Tranche. Spanish is Botella and Lata. And 10, Hufflepuff and Gryffindor.
Team Fort Pierce Central, we have 3 points on the team question. Westwood, 3 points. Lincoln Park, 3 points. Port St. Lucie High School, 1 point. St. Lucie West Centennial, 3 points. Treasure Coast High School, 4 points. Mosaic St. Lucie Digital Academy, 2 points. Team totals are the following. Fort Pierce Central High School, 137 points. Fort Pierce Westwood High School, 139 points. Lincoln Park Academy, 142 points. Port St. Lucie High School, 105 points. Centennial, 85 points. Treasure Coast, 267. Mosaic Academy, 83.
Question number 21. Fill in respectively the blanks in each of the following three sentences with either who or whom. Number 1, it was Mickey Mouse blank was the sorcerer's apprentice. Number 2, Donald is the duck blank we all find amusing. And number 3, we all know blank.
Central, A3.
Who, whom, who.
That's correct.
That is correct. Number 22, seed color in pea plants is a Mendelian trait. Yellow is dominant, green is recessive. A farmer notices her pea plant produces yellow seeds. Name the breeding procedure she would use to determine if the pea plant were homozygous dominant or heterozygous.
Centennial, E4.
Punnett square.
That is incorrect.
The answer is test across. Number 23, match each of the following artists to the movement with which he is associated. Here are the artists. A, Edwin Church. B, Pablo Picasso. C, Gian Lorenzo Bernini. And D, William Adolphe Bouguereau. Here are the movements. Number 1, Baroque. Number 2, Romanticism. Number 3, Realism. And number 4, Cubism.
Treasure Coast.
A2, B4, C1, D3.
That is correct. Question number 24. State the exact value of the 7th term of the following geometric progression. 686, comma, negative 98, comma, 14.
Port St. Lucie High School.
2 over 343.
That is correct. 25. Name the psychologists who believe in the basic goodness of individuals and their natural tendency towards self-actualization.
Centennial. Mic on.
Maslow.
That is correct. Okay, for the next question, you're going to use handout 3-4. Locate the envelope labeled 3-4, but do not open it.
Centennial.
1D, 2A, 3B, 4C.
It's incorrect. The answer is A2, B3, C1, D4. Question number 27. Identify the number of sharps in the key signature of A major.
Treasure Coast.
3.
That is correct. Okay, question number 28. Find the inverse of the following function. Y equals the quantity of x minus 2 raised to the 3/2 power.
Port St. Lucie High School.
X to the 2 over 3 power plus 2 equals y.
Yep.
Okay, correct. Question 29. Which one or ones of the following 4 characters appear in the epic poem Beowulf? Number 1, Gawain. Number 2, Hrothgar. Number 3, Wiglaf. And number 4, Grendel.
Centennial.
2, 3, 4. That is correct. For the next question, you will use the foreign language text to which you referred earlier.
Lincoln Park.
Spanish 3.
That is correct. Question number 31. Match each of the following 4 continents to the island state located on it. Here are your continents. A, Africa. B, Asia. 3, South America. D, Australia. Here are your island states. Number 1, Trinidad. Number 2, Sri Lanka. Number 3, Tasmania. And number 4, Madagascar.
Fort Pierce Central, A3.
A4, B2, C1, D3.
That is correct. Okay, question 32. To two significant digits, calculate the percent composition by mass of calcium in the compound CaSO4.
Lincoln Park,
50%.
The answer was 29%. Okay, number 33. Identify the author whose title has been rewritten with synonyms. Okay? To murder a mimicking fowl.
A3.
Harper Lee.
That is correct. For the next question, you're going to use handout 3-6. Okay, question number 34. Identify the notated interval.
A1.
A4.
A4, thank you.
Seventh? Seventh?
That's incorrect. It is minor 7th.
Question 35. Which one or ones of the following four plants are considered to be pioneer species? 1, grasses. 2, lichen. 3, mosses. 4, spruce.
Treasure Coast,
2 and 3.
That is correct. Okay, question number 36. Which of the following four is not an Enlightenment philosopher? Number 1, Baron de Montesquieu. Number 2, Voltaire. 3, Thomas Aquinas. 4.
Lincoln Park, C1.
3.
That is correct. We are on question 37. Which one or ones of the following four laws are examples of progressive era legislation? Number 1, the Pure Food and Drug Act. Number 2, the Affordable Care Act. Number 3, Hepburn Act. And number 4, Civil Rights Act.
Mosaic,
Number 1.
That's incorrect. There are actually 2. 1 and 3 are the correct answers. Question number 38. Match each of the following four authors to his or her novel. Here are your authors. A, Zora Neale Hurston. B, Louisa May Alcott. C, Mark Twain. D, Kate Chopin. Here are your novels. Number 1, Little Women. Number 2, Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. Number 3, The Awakening.
Treasure Coast,
A4, B1, C2, D3.
That is correct. Okay, question 39. Assume there are 2 billion children on the earth under the age of 19, and that Santa will visit each one. On average, there are 3.5 children per household. By visiting different time zones from east to west, Santa has exactly 24 hours to complete his job. To the nearest whole number, state the number of houses he must visit per second to reach them all.
Westwood,
6,614.
That is correct. For the next question, you will use the foreign language text to which you referred earlier. Question 40. Spell, including necessary accents, the imperfect form of the underlined verb.
Q-U-E-R with an accent, R-I with an accent, A.
That is correct. That is the end of the 10-point round. It is now time for the 20-point team question entitled Around Me. For this question, you will use the handout labeled, you guessed it, Around Me. Locate the envelope labeled Around Me, but do not open it. This envelope contains 4 copies of the handout. This team question is worth a total of 20 points, and each question is worth 2 points. You will be given 3 minutes to complete this team question. The recording of one musical selection will be played. You may take notes or discuss quietly during the playing. The recording will be played first. Open the envelope, distribute the handouts, then begin. Time is 3 minutes. Okay, while the judges are scoring, I'm going to go ahead and read the answers. Remember, these are 2 points apiece. Number 1 is Blue Mosque. Number 2 is Mars. 3 is Inferno. 4, Great Wall of China. Number 5, Corpus Callosum. Number 6, St. Augustine. 7 is Egypt. 8 is Ortho Center. 9 is Western Wall, also acceptable Wailing Wall or Baroque Wall. And number 10 is Verona.
Fort Pierce Central had 8 points. Westwood had 8 points. 10 points. Port St. Lucie had 6 points. Hill had 6 points. And please note that if we accepted a challenge, we did it for everybody. 12 points for Treasure Coast, and Mosaic has 6 points. So at the end of that 10-point round, we are at the following totals. Fort Pierce Central, 165, Westwood, 157, Lincoln Park, 172, Port St. Lucie High School, 131, Centennial, 91, Treasure Coast, 319, and Mosaic Digital Academy, 79 points.
Again, the 15-point question round. We're going to start with question 41. Match each of the following 4 parts of a Greek theater to its definition. Here are your terms. A, orchestra. B, theatron. C, skene. D, parados. Here are your definitions. Number 1, passage used by actors and chorus to enter. Number 2, seating area for the spectators. Number 3, hangings where actors enter, decorated to fit the setting of the play. And 4, a circular space where the dancers and actors interact.
Time.
So the answers are A4, B2, C3, D1. For the next question, you will use handout 3-7. State in square feet the exact total area of the figure.
Centennial.
236.5486678.
It's incorrect. The answer was 180 square feet plus 18 pi square feet. For the next question, you will use the foreign language text to which you referred earlier.
Lincoln Park.
Spanish 2.
That is correct. Question 44. King Philip came over for good spaghetti is a common mnemonic device for remembering the 7 levels.
Lincoln Park.
Taxonomic classification.
That's incorrect. The correct answer is kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species.
Okay, question number 5. Which one or ones of the following 4 World War II events occurred before D-Day? Number 1, the Blitz. Number 2, Executive Order 9066. Number 3, the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And 4, attack on Pearl Harbor.
Mosaic.
That would be the Blitz and the attack on Pearl Harbor.
You missed one. Also, the executive order on 9066. Okay, for the next question, you will use handout 3-9. Identify the circuit on the image pictured.
Mosaic.
Is it B?
No, that's incorrect. The answer was E. 47. Let T of x equals the quantity 9,214x plus 2,187 divided by x represent the average cost per TIE fighter in credits per day when the Imperial Navy builds X TIE fighters. To the nearest whole number, state the minimum number of fighters the Imperial Navy must build in a day to ensure the average cost per fighter is below 9,487 credits.
Time.
Okay, so the answer was 9. Okay, question number 48. What one word has each of the following 3 meanings? Number 1, to not destroy or harm something. Number 2, additional to what is required for ordinary use. Number
A3.
That is correct. Number 49. Match each of the following 4 figures of speech to the quotation that uses it. Here are your figures of speech. A is metaphor. B is oxymoron. C is personification. D is simile. Now here are your quotations. Number 1, people are dropping like flies. Number 2, no man is an island entire of itself. Number 3, the parting was bittersweet. And number 4, fortune.
Treasure Coast.
A2, B3, C4, D1.
That is correct. Number 50, a cannonball is projected towards a cliff with an initial speed of 42 meters per second at an angle of 60 degrees above the horizontal. To 2 significant digits, calculate in meters the height of the cliff given the cannonball lands on the top of the cliff 5.5 seconds after being fired.
Time.
So the answer was 52 meters. Okay, for the next question, you will use handout 3-10. Locate the envelope labeled 3-10, but do not open it. Everyone have 3-10? All right. Open the envelope and distribute the handout. Here's your question. Which one of the 3 notated intervals is perfect?
Treasure Coast.
Number 2.
That is correct. Identify respectively each of the following 4 as promoting either isolationism or internationalism. Number 1, the Monroe Doctrine. Number 2, George Washington's farewell address. Number 3, Woodrow Wilson's 14 Points speech. And number 4, the United States membership in the United Nations.
Wood.
1, isolationism. 2, isolationism. 3, internationalism. 4, internationalism.
That is correct. Question 53. Take the first 2 letters of each answer to the following 3 clues and rearrange them to make a scientific term. Number 1, flexible structure connecting a mammalian fetus to a placenta. Number 2, Hall of the Slain in Norse mythology. Number 3, ancient unit of length based on the length of a forearm.
Treasure Coast.
Vacuum.
That is correct. Number 54, determine respectively the horizontal and vertical asymptotes of the following equation. Y equals the quantity of x squared plus 2x plus 1 divided by the quantity of x squared plus 4x plus 3.
Centennial.
The vertical asymptote is x equals -3, and the horizontal asymptote is y equals 1.
Correct. Okay, question 55. Who am I? I am a British literary character from the Victorian age. I became an orphan almost immediately after my birth and didn't discover I had a half-brother named Monks until years later. I was forced to live in a workhouse where I was punished severely for asking for more food.
Treasure Coast.
Oliver Twist.
That is correct. Okay, for the next question, you will use the foreign language text to which you referred to earlier.
Lincoln Park.
Spanish 1.
That's incorrect. The correct answer is Spanish 2, French 1.
To 3 significant digits, calculate in degrees Celsius the temperature change when 255 joules of energy is added to 3.20 grams of copper. The specific heat of copper is 0.385 joules per gram degree Celsius.
Port St. Lucie High School.
30.7.
No, the correct answer is 207 degrees Celsius. Okay, we're going to move along. We are on question 58. Identify respectively each of the four numbers suggested by the following as prime or composite. Number 1, number of players on each side of the field in a World Cup soccer match. Number 2, atomic number of antimony. Number 3, number of equal angles in an isosceles triangle. Number 4, the number in the title of Kurt Vonnegut's satirical novel about World War II experiences of a soldier named Billy Pilgrim.
Treasure Coast.
Prime, composite, prime, prime.
That is correct. Number 59, match each of the following composers to his composition. The composers: A, Beethoven, B, Puccini, C, Wagner, D, Schubert. The compositions: 1, Lohengrin, 2, Unfinished Sympathy, 3, La Boheme, and number 4, Moonlight Sonata.
Treasure Coast.
A4, B3, C1, and D2.
That's correct.
That is correct. This is a three-way matching, so listen carefully. Match each one of the following four types of precipitation to its size and state of matter. Sizes and states will be used more than once. Precipitation types: A, drizzle, B, hail, C, rain, D, sleet. Here are your sizes. 1, less than 0.5 millimeters. 2, 0.5 millimeters to 5 millimeters. 3, 5 millimeters to 10 millimeters. Here are your states of matter. Y, liquid. Z, solid. The sizes: 1, less than 0.5 millimeters. 2, 0.5 millimeters to 5 millimeters. And 3, 5 millimeters to 10 millimeters.
Time.
So the answer was A, 1Y, B, 3Z, C, 2Y, and D, 2Z. Number 61. Identify respectively the plays by Shakespeare from which each one of the following quotations is taken. Number 1, will all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hand? Number 2, a plague on both your houses. Number 3, beware of the Ides of March. And number 4, something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Time.
So the answers are 1, Macbeth, 2 is Romeo and Juliet, 3 is Julius Caesar, and 4 is Hamlet. Okay, 62. Complete the following statement with one of the four given choices. Fiscal policy refers to governmental control of, number 1, banks and stock markets. Number 2, the money supply and interest rates. 3, taxing and spending policy. And 4, bonds and deficits.
Central, A3.
3.
Taxing and spending policy is correct. For the next question, you'll use handout 3-12.
Treasure Coast.
Barcelona,
4.
Paris, Istanbul.
That's incorrect. The correct answers are Barcelona, Spain for number 1. Number 2 is Milan, Italy. And number 3 is Venice, Italy.
Okay, number 64. Give the common name of the program officially known as the European Recovery Program, which provided approximately $13 billion in economic support to help rebuild.
Central.
The Marshall Plan?
Yes, that is correct. Okay, determine the two rhyming words suggested by each of the following two pairs of descriptions. Pair number 1. Element known as spelter with an electron configuration of 1s to the second power, 2s to the second power, 2p to the sixth power, 3s to the second power, 3p to the sixth power, 3d to the 10th power, 4s to the second power. and then go down below the surface. Pair 2, story that continues a previous one, and person, quantity, or thing being considered to be the same as another.
Let's go with D3.
1, zinc, sink. 2, sequel and equal.
You rock, you got it. So that is the end of the 15-point round. It is time for the 30-point team question entitled Cosmos. For this team question, you will use the handout labeled Cosmos. While they're busy calculating, I'm going to go ahead and read the answers. So number 1 is Julius Caesar. 2 is Andromeda. 3 is Gustav Holst. 4 is gravitational waves. 5 is Vincent van Gogh. 6 is Goldilocks zone. Number 7 is 2. Number 8 is Walt Whitman. Number 9 is dark matter.
Yes.
Number 10 is astrolabe. And number 11 is Frederick Douglass. Number 12 is Montana. Number 13 is red dwarf. Number 14 is Doctor Who. And number 15 is Aurora Borealis, also acceptable Northern Lights.
For team points on that. Fort Pierce Central, 18 points. Fort Pierce Westwood, 20 points. Lincoln Park, 24 points. Port St. Lucie High School, 10 points. St. Lucie West Centennial High School, 16 points. Treasure Coast, 18 points. And Mosaic Digital Academy, 10 points. Here we go. In 7th place this year, we have Mosaic Digital Academy. In 6th place this year, we have Centennial High School. In 5th place this year, we have Port St. Lucie High School. In 4th place this year, we have Lincoln Park Academy. In 3rd place this year, we have Fort Pierce Westwood Academy. In 2nd place this year, we have Fort Pierce Central High School. And our winner this year for second year, well, quite a few years in a row, is Treasure Coast High School with a total of 412 points.